address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Let's go. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Cadet 70 Timberwolves, Mustang 1979 Broncos.
Daniels starts with a pass. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Packers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Yeah. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Ready, ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready.
That is caught outright on the RPO, and he's into the end zone. Tucker Craft, touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Let's go.
Willis now to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Willis. And that is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Trying to start on the ground. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up.
And he's in! Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Connect. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer.
To throw, here's Willis. That one caught by Tucker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got room at the 30. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Makes the score Packers 14, Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Ready, set.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Back. 60 Eagles, 6.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Trap 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That one on target to Watson. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that run.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Okay, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll air one out for Higgins. it is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48.
Come on. Ready?
Willis to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
70. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
19, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing, Willis. That's taken in. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops.
And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Gay to add the PA2. He's got it. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Deputy! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
On the jump.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, Daniels. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Packers. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now Willis. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's Willis. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Ready?
On first down, Daniel. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare Minnesota. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this play.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. They're finding Genty out of the backfield. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
36-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers.
Willis now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Like it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bauer. That's the timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. That's the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one complete to Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
On the set. Bring up. No. 19 target. Big Lion. Check smash. Go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar night.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
60 yards.
Willis now to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
A big-time play for Vegas. It covers 51 yards. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
70 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Genty. A short kick down to the sack.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Throwing, Willis. Flush to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 18, 5, hop, 70, hop, 7.
To throw is Willis. And right side, and Higgins has the catch.
It seemed like the receiver ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Willis to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
Raiders 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Bowers the man in motion.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now, faking the give. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Raiders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Deputy! Liking 8 6.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good. For our Packers.
Get up.
1st down.
60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. play fake. Here's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
By the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Hop, step, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Scoop.
Now Willis. He'll air one out for Higgins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Willis. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Vegas.
18, let's go now.
At the 45-yard line.
Panther 60.
Here's Willis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Back. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Through the middle of the field. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The Raiders will line up for the
Trap 60, trap 60.
Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing, Willis. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for two does not work. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On the jump. Mustang 19. Deputy.
On play action, Daniels out to his right. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Packers.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8
yards on the pickup.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and You just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about, so they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll try the right side this time. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it is 1st and goal.
Bronco 80.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now this looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 19. Tiger 19. Ready.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Pepper.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Come on.
2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win for the Packers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking a. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest. Now he takes off. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Swimming through sick lullabies. Choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest. Now he takes off. Now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Swimming through sick lullabies. Choking on your alibis, but it's just calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
We've set it downs from 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, one went right through.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Right side, this is reeled in by Warner. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Go.
Looking in the air here. Get some space around midfield. Down the left sideline he goes. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys. I love that.
Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 6.
Milroe from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for seconds.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. You know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cougar Knight, Dragon 60.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one good shotgun to the pressure in earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Bobcat. Ready?
They're going play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be third and long.
He was defended by Pb6wk8.
Rig alert. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they make the tackle at the 38. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Check, Bobcat.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. Lost for a little down to the 30. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Ready.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hawk 70.
One's out and cut on the right side. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing now off the play action. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Panther 11.
Now looking to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts grow the lead to 7. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts throw their lead to 8.
14, Lions 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Ready, ready?
Completed over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down.
Okay, break!
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Lions!
That's completed out to the right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first down from the 41. Now it's Milrow. Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23.
Not Panther 60.
The throw. Here's Milrow. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts grow their lead on the turnover.
This quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and lose the ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books me, I thought it made
nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
throw in here. Milrow. Diving. It looks close. They say he caught it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here's Milrow to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. Taylor again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Has it at the 13. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 15-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Milrow with it on 1st. Chased out to his right. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one that makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And nearly a 1st down there. He stopped at the 24. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Cody team. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, like to test him outside the pocket, extend the play. There was just nowhere to go with it.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
No design run. Here's Milrow. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner, too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Here we go, strike.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Maybe they'll panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Colts take over first and 10.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Not ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended in an interception.
He isn't holding up there. Able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Got ready. Warriors 70. Got ready.
Dropping back to throw. Warren brings this one in on a slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
It's a zone keeper for Milroe. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Milroe. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on.
Milroe from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and on the Colts side of the field. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Milroe to throw on 4th. Pass is brought in by Laporta. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10.
Move the chain!
1-yard line.
Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Cougar 19. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, great. Ready. Cowboy 19 sight. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They're throwing it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Lions.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up of 2 here. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Buffalo 8, 60 by 6, 60.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 47 on the play. Pass on the lead drive Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal is right.
Here's the Eagles.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, we did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Throw some hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he's brought down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Flag. Check. 70 Timberwolves. We read easy beat. Go.
Now a toss running right with Taylor. He's got room to roam. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain run, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right at the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Hold it ready.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Set up. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready?
Back to Taylor on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13.
Warriors, seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Ready?
This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
There's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Milrow, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Lions down by 12.
Ready? Back to 60.
Throwing now, Milrow. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Ready?
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers that stay, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Go.
We're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawing up for him. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.